Many people in Cranston are just getting their lives back to normal following March's historic floods.
And while the city is not along the coastline, there is still a big concern that the rain from Hurricane Earl could cause flooding in low-lying areas. Our in-depth coverage of Hurricane Earl continues now with Eyewitness News reporter Pete Mangione. He's in Cranston with more and how residents are preparing.
Perkins Avenue behind me was one of the areas hit very hard by the historic floods. Now homeowners are concerned about the potential impacts of Hurricane Earl. Cranston homeowner Jim Cardiff is still cleaning up from last spring's historic floods. The last thing he needs is another flood from Hurricane Earl.
I hope it goes out to sea and don't touch Rhode Island at all. I'm not even finished with this last flood. How am I going to deal with the next one?
Cardiff and many of his former neighbors have not been able to move back into their homes on Perkins Avenue, a source of much frustration illustrated by these signs. The current forecast calls for 1 to 3 inches of rain, with the potential of higher amounts in isolated spots. Joanne England, another Perkins Avenue homeowner, is hoping she doesn't end up in one of those isolated spots.
4.5 feet on my first floor was a bit much in the end of March, and I really don't want to go there again.
Complicating her situation is the fact that although she owns the property, she doesn't live there.
When you're not living on your property or in your property, your insurance, though you're paying for it, does not cover a thing.
She and many others on the street have a message for Earl.
Just stay away. Just stay away. Just go on out into the ocean. Don't bother anyone.
And although a lot of focus has been on the wind impacts of Hurricane Earl, we'll also be tracking the rain impacts very, very closely. You can get the very latest updates over on the weather section of our website at WPRI.com. In Cranston, I'm Pete Mangione, Eyewitness News.